Good morning, fire signs. Thank you so much for joining me at Tarot Readings by Roxby. Um, it probably still won't be morning by the time you get this video. I'm so sorry that it's getting up late this morning. I had a lot of some running around to do first thing this morning. I was in just a little bit of a fender bender on Friday, so I had to take my car first thing this morning, and so that's why I think, yeah, and yours is the last sign that I'm doing this morning, so I hope it hits you by noon, before noon, I'm hoping. Okay, so if I don't stop talking, it won't. Okay, the decks that I'm using, I changed it up this morning. All of the decks are by Ciro Marchetti. Oracle of Visions for your Oracle card. One Tarot card from Tarot of Dreams. And I'm also using his Gateway to Heaven, or Gateway to the Divine. That's the third time I've said heaven this morning. Heaven must be on my mind. My niece, her name is Heaven. Gateway to the Divine, and I have every single tarot box for all of my cards except for this one, and I really don't know why. Because I don't leave my cards in the boxes. I keep the boxes, but I keep them like in a, with their crystal in a pouch, like a satin pouch. But I would never throw the box away, but in any event. Sorry about that it's not there for you. But, Gateway to the Divine is the name of the deck. Okay, your Oracle card. Breaking Free, Chasing a Dream. So this card represents that you're finally breaking free. A real horse, embodying a true inner spirit, escapes from the canal shell, which represents his existence up to this point. The constant repetition finally ends as he soars through his glass confinement. His escape and transformation is witnessed with awe and incredibly, but also with envy by those he leaves behind. This card represents mostly the numbering routine of our daily lives. For example, the mindless, repetition, of the morning commute, the security in what might, be familiar. But whatever it is for you, you're breaking free. Whether it's a job, a relationship, which, I feel it's a relationship, guys, because, then we got the Queen of Cups from the Tarot of Dreams. And, in this deck, I mean, in every deck, she is an emotional queen. You know, cups represent our emotions, our feelings, right? So, the Queen of Cups indicates a period when emotional matters has become so entrenched that it takes on like a life of its own. But it must be, it has to be dealt with, but on its own terms. It could be, you know, that this card indicates a period of time when an emotional matter has become so you know, like enriched it. Like I said, that it does take on a life on its own, but you know, you're just feeling. You know, you're holding this cup in your hands. You know, and you just don't know like what to do with it. I feel like. Because I say that because justice comes in next. And in every deck, I mean, the picture pretty much. Oh, and you know, I meant to mention too. In this deck, Scorpio and Libra. Okay. In justice, we're still deciding. We're still balancing the scales, weighing our options. You know, what do I do next? What do I want? Where do I want to go? Do I want to take this offer? Do I want to leave this relationship? Do I want to leave this job? I mean, you know, it could be a card of, you know, redemption, atonement, you know, forgiveness. Who do I need to apologize for? To. With this deck, the journey is nearing its end. Simply because, you know, if you could really see in this deck that, you know, the brightness, the yellow, you know, all the yellow, the light, that's like the sun's brightness in this deck. You know, and that tells me that it's literally, it reveals the last steps to be taken. You know, we've all faced our fears, we've all faced our demons. They're alike. The wounds are healing. But, you know, out of sight isn't always out of mind with this card too. You know, some of you could just need that final closure. know there's a lot to be said about this card. And I'm truly feeling it as a love relationship, because this card, you don't know what to do. We cannot ignore the Queen of Cups. I mean, she's a court card. We cannot ignore her. And this is a major arcana card. We cannot ignore this. I mean, we're not going to ignore this card either. This is, you know, the overall energy. You want out of something, but you're still undecided, whether it's a job or a relationship. That's the message for you guys this morning. Thank you guys so much for joining me at Tarot Readings by Roxby. Again, thank you to all my new subscribers on YouTube, which I should have mentioned in my last video. I'm going to be running a contest within the next couple of weeks for a free 14 card reading, and all you have to do to get in on that, click the link below the video. It'll take you directly to my Facebook page, and like it. And I will be picking a winner for a 10 card full on reading. Love, relationship, work. It'll cover it all. That's my plan. Thank you so much. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.